all good things must come to an end. And even if Toriko's end is premature, the series has gone on for over 8 years. That's right, 8 whole years. Not a short run. And to top it all off, we did complete what we set out to do. What was set out to be done at the start of the series, which is, well, a 2-part thing actually. Capture and eat God, and fill Toriko's full course meal. So, if you think about it, the series is actually pretty fulfilled. And even more so, the only 2 reasons that, this ending feels anything close to premature would be one, well, the one that's in most people's minds now is obviously the would-have-been space arc that has been teased throughout all of Part 2. There were no traces of it in Part 1, but it was always mentioned and teased that, everything came from space from Part 2 onward, literally from the beginning of Part 2 onwards. And, of course, the second thing is the fact that we had to skip most of the full course. If it wasn't for the, shysting of the majority of the full course, then honestly none of us would really feel as if the end was too premature. So, yes, at best we got Air, Pear, oh god, sorry, and Atom. Wait, was it Atom? No, it wasn't Atom, it was another. We got 3 items of the full course to have full arcs, and even another's was kind of a flashback arc taking place right as the God arc was about to begin. So, maybe 3 3/4 of an arc for each. So, yeah, not exactly the most fulfilling. But either way, we still set out what we needed to do. We got to eat the full course. We got a full chapter of memories beautifully put together last week, and with this week's epilogue, I honestly feel as if this is how the series would have ended, regardless if we had more of the full course covered throughout the arcs or not. And I like it like this. It's not that bad. Because, honestly, there are a lot of other shitstorms of series that got, canceled early. Bleach was definitely one of those. So, in retrospect, Toriko's end was actually very well put together in every way, shape, or form. Now, sadly, we will never get to see the space arc. But the things that we would have wanted answered about the space arc were left to our imagination in a very detailed way this week, as we got to learn the truth about the gourmet gods from the furthest land, and the truth of what gourmet luck is, which is the energy that was blasted away from the furthest land during that big gourmet bang, which honestly explains all of the uses that I already detailed back in my discussion on what is food luck, but it explains every single use we've had for it so far. It's an energy that literally came from the gods of the gourmet, which, honestly, that's OP enough for me. I'm down with that. Although it was used as a MacGuffin at times, its source makes it worth it, I guess. After the fact, sadly, but yeah, it works. But the scale of the world building, universe building is so big that I wish a space arc could have been done, but I think it would have been less of a space arc and more of a part 3 that would last on for another full 8 years or more. Because that is some Grand Line One Piece level stuff that was revealed to us. No joke. So obviously, it couldn't be done in the short span of any time. Honestly, It was pretty well put together, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm satisfied with it being left open like that, because it gives us, what we can imagine to be Toriko's journeys after the fact. Just like the White Demon said, Toriko's journeys will never end, and the scale of what's left behind supports that fully. So, for all we know, we could get a sequel. I highly doubt it, but I would be open to it, and I would love it, and I would review it wholeheartedly. But either way, I'm content with what we got. But to imagine the story of the family from the furthest land, which each member guarding their universe's full course. And from what I can gather, it seems that Acacia's full course, as we will continue to dub it, it might be one of those full courses. And, in case you guys missed it, it seems Toriko's White Demon was a member of said family. White specifically. Because each family member was, color categorized, I guess. Because they're... I don't remember the full thing of it. It's quite out there. But regardless, that explains the White Demon's power. And why Toriko, no matter how strong he got, could still only contain it for a few seconds at best. So, that also is actually quite a good answer for the White Demon's power source. On top of that, we also got a reveal of a giant cooking lid, and that was the big secret behind the gourmet eclipse, which was, pretty funny actually. It was Toriko-esque to have something like that be the secret behind the gourmet eclipse. Something I honestly didn't really think about. I thought it was just a regular eclipse, but it wasn't the moon covering the sun. It was a giant pot lid. A gourmet satellite. And that opened up the existence of other giant utensils to cook stuff with. And in case nobody realized, the family that was, depicted eating the Milky Way was none other, or at least not none other than, obviously it's not them exactly, but it heavily resembled Acacia's whole family. I mean, not his biological sons, but him, his wife, and his adopted son just all eating around that table. Which is something we got to see last chapter, so it felt right. I'm sorry I'm taking so long and stumbling, but there are just so many things that this chapter revealed I feel at some point need to be unpacked properly. So if I'm not doing them justice now, don't worry, I think I'm going to be doing one or two more videos to unpack each and every big reveal we got in this chapter. And I hope you guys actually, watch those when I put them out. I'll try to do them, or at least the first one within the coming weeks. Hopefully both of them by the end of the year. Or maybe just one big one, I don't know. What do you guys think, though? Do you want to see those videos? I would if I were you. But, like I said, it is regardless hard, very hard to say goodbye to Toriko and Komatsu. And they've got a space in all of our hearts. But like I said at the beginning, all good things must come to an end. So what are your thoughts on the epilogue? Which particular reveal was your favorite? And how many of you actually looked at the, big color spread at the end of the chapter, showing the scaling of our Earth, Toriko's Earth, and all the major attacks that occurred during the God Arc? Tell me in the comments below what you guys think about all that. And also don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends. If you're new here, then join this growing community, as we've got 62 actually just recently, and we're going for 75 subscribers by Thanksgiving, which is 1 week from now, and 100 by New Year's. So feel free to check out all I have to offer. Most of my content is linked down in the description below, as well as links to the Twitter and Facebook page. Thanks for watching. I'm Smalls.